Raulh, do you have passport bros?
What is a passport?
Okay, passport bros are men that are so fed up with Western women because we're all apparently so woke and so terrible and Western women don't want to be wives that they are now going to other countries to find wives.
And now, apparently, this black woman says she found a place where black women can go and find rich husbands overseas.
I'm a week old here, so please know that I'm going to refer to something that's called an opportunity zone, which you desperately need to know about if you are single and you're looking for your mister, okay? Opportunity zones are places where wealthy men frequent, okay?
Hey, this is Raulh. Please act right. Now, before she reveals the place, remember how the passport hating sisters came after the passport bros when they announced they were leaving and going to another country to find wives?
Look, when you say that you're a passport bro, I'm just keeping it real. When you say that, you are publicly admitting that you don't have the personality, social skills, or the confidence to get a lady in your country.
I want to see you make a video saying the same thing to the woman we're about to listen to.
I literally moved to Europe so that I could run smack dab right into my husband. Okay, dating in America, complete shit show.
On that, I do agree.
Did it for years, been there, done that. Just completely a no for me. Pass. I moved to Cannes like a week ago. I'm a week old here. And y'all, I can't even tell you the amount of shit that has happened to me in the last week. Okay. So please know that I'm going to refer to something that's called an opportunity zone, which you desperately need to know about if you are single and you're looking for your mister. Okay. Opportunity zones are places where wealthy men frequent. Okay.
Oh, so money is the motivating factor, huh? So if the guy over there loses his money, is she going to stick around? Or is she going to pass herself off to the next highest bidder?
So I moved here. Within 2 or 3 days, I was inside of opportunity zones. This whole city in itself is an opportunity zone, okay? So now we got 2 opportunity zones, one inside the other one.
Now the passport bros say that they were looking for fit, feminine, and friendly women in other countries. She says she's strictly looking for rich men. So the passport bro haters should go in on her in a video.
I am at an art gallery. I'm on a corner and I'm looking at this work of art. Well, guess who comes to art galleries? Hello, do I need to spell this out? I don't
Nope, you already told us you're only looking for rich men. We got it.
think so. So I'm standing there. This guy, yay big. Okay, I'm 6'1" in all fairness, but yay big. He comes up behind me and I'm like, oh, excuse me, sir, right? And he's like, which one do you want? And I looked at him before I understood like what was happening. And I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna pull you over there. I showed him which one that I wanted.
I'm assuming she's talking about which piece of art that he's offering to buy her, and she's just gonna accept it because he's rich. Wow, like a stranger offering kid candy if they get in the car.
So he says, he's like, I'm gonna get it for you. He's like, but there's a thing. And I was like, okay, oh Jesus, here we go. He's like, I wanna be your slave. I'm sorry, the record literally stops in my brain.
No, your brain literally stopped when you were okay with accepting an expensive gift from a stranger.
You wanna be my what? You said this to a black person? Oh my God, but okay. Tables turn. This sounds nice.
Now, didn't black women dog passport bros insinuating that they were looking for slaves? I wonder if they're going to do the same thing to her about admitting that she wants a foreign man to be her slave.
America could never. And so I'm like, okay, this is manifestation. This is exactly what, okay, maybe it's a little further than what I wanted. I never actually physically asked for a slave, but I love the idea of a man serving me.
But when a passport bro is okay with being served by a foreign woman, it's a problem.
Right? Like, he was like, yeah, he's like, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to do these. Like, if you need me to clean your boots. And I was just like, no, I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, cha-ching, right? I'm like, oh yeah, he can pay this bill, cha-ching. Oh yeah, he can do this thing, cha-ching, right? I'm just sort of all over the place. Keep in mind, this manifestation shit does work, okay? I literally said to myself, I need to meet somebody that's going to be paying all these bills.
So he can be a jerk, he can be a jackass, he can even be a devil worshiper, as long as he pays all the bills. Am I the only one realizing she's saying nothing about the man's character?
you've got to be super clear on what it is that you even want. I wrote down every single thing that I wanted. You know what it is that I really want?
A man who is kind, loyal, honest, and loves God.
I want to marry a multi-millionaire or billionaire, okay?
So in her super duper clear manifestation, all she wants to manifest is a man with a lot of money. Ladies, be careful what you pray for. Just because a man has a lot of money.
I'm being completely transparent with you because that's what I want. And I know being inside of an opportunity zone like Cannes, going to art openings, yacht regattas, car shows, antique shows, all of these things are going to put me smack dab in the same room as
possible pedophiles, narcissistic controlling men, and men who probably want to have a bunch of women. Did you manifest that too?
my future husband. So that's the crazy story. That's the kind of shit that's going on already. I honestly, it's just now March. I honestly can't even wait until the Cannes Film Festival, bumping into everybody here. I'm really digging this opportunity zone. And I'm probably going to send a text request, little Cash App request to my new slave. Stay tuned.
Now, what did they say to Passport Bros about foreign women? They said they're only going to want you for your money. And she's already requesting money from this guy. Now, what's the Filipinas' advice about this? Rich men in France, you might want to listen up.
And your Filipina girlfriend is starting to ask you money in just a couple of days of talking. Will it be considered a red flag? For me, in my personal opinion, I think it is a red flag because who will ask money from a stranger, right? Unless you give her the money for intention that you want to help that person, I think it's fine. But without any reason, she just keep on asking you money, then brother, it's time to think about it. It's really the one for you.
So that's a message to all the rich men over there in Cannes, France. Women like her are only coming over there looking for rich men to take care of her and pay their bills. You've been warned. So for all the black women out there who are grabbing their passports and ready to book a flight, you might want to hold off and wait and see what happens. Remember, she says she's only been over there for a short while. Now remember how black women went in on Passport Bros with these hating videos and hating comments? Well, I went into the comments section of her video, and guess what I found? Not one woman hating on her for getting her passport and moving to another country to seek companionship, not just from foreign men, but from rich foreign men. But look at how she responds to one of the comments from a woman who's warning her about looking for a man with money. Being with a man for money is going to cost you. It's going to cost you your dignity. It's going to cost you your peace. The one who has the money has the control. Is that what you really want? Think. And she responds, if you want to be with a Dusty, just say that. But don't come for us over here. We want something different on this account. And as I scrolled through the thread, none of the women supported the woman's comment. They all basically said the same thing. Get off this thread. This shows you that you can't even try to warn some of these women in Western culture. They just won't listen. Are those rich men in France actually interested in long-term relationships and marriages with black women? Or is it just a fetish that they're having?
It's really sad because the type of black women that I see, they have the means and the opportunity to travel because they're smart, they're well educated, we're cultured, and yet we diminish ourselves to being essentially only sought after because we're given the title as a Jezebel or easy, or because we're a fetish. Because that's another thing we could get into. We could have a whole talk about fetishization and about how easily black women are manipulated into being hypersexual, even when they're not really hypersexual.
Or I like to play around with American women, but we're not going to marry them because we don't take them seriously.
Right.
So what do you think about, is that a true statement?
That's a fact.
I remember when they told the Passport Bros that no matter where you go, who you truly are will come out.
Look, if you want to go abroad and find a traditional woman to spend the rest of your life with, that's totally okay. But what you have to realize is regardless of where you are in the world, energy doesn't lie. Your energy's not gonna lie no matter how much you try to cover it up. No matter how many fancy dinners you take her to, how many gifts you buy, how many compliments you give her, if you have negative underlying intentions, they will show up in your energy and she will pick up on it.
And the same goes for women in Western culture, including black women. A man with a lot of money is not going to put up with a woman with a bad attitude and a lot of mouth. The minute you start mouthing off, that's when those guys are going to realize why men in your own country didn't want you.
Because guess what? They're going to realize that those guys were discarded and unwanted for a reason.
So for all the black women out there, if you want to get your passport and go to France and see if it works for you, we wish you well. Sincerely. Now, if this thing works out for black women and they start making videos announcing that they're leaving going to France, are black women going to make hater videos just like they did when the passport bros were announcing that they were leaving to go to other countries to seek companionship? More than likely not. But I want to see the passport bro haters out there, men and women, make the exact same videos about the passport sisters leaving for France just as they did with the passport bros who were leaving to go to other countries. And in case you forgot any of those passport hating videos, here's a few for your viewing pleasure.
Sex-starved men going out to prey on these third world women.
And I laugh when I see that, because what they're forgetting is that, okay, if you had a horrible dating experience with modern women in your space your entire life, guess what? Going to another country, the problems is you. No matter where you go in the world, you're still the problem. So you're still you. And you're coming off as very entitled and I deserve this, so I couldn't find what I want. The U.S. couldn't give you a woman, so you're going to another country. That's what you're fucking doing, man. Come on.
We're a pretty diverse population here in the US.
These passport bros, some odd people, man. Because they all say the same thing about going overseas to find a partner. And you know it's ill-intentioned, because I know you can find a woman somewhere in America that'll let you take care of her and pay for everything.
If that were true, then why is she leaving?
And be in the house, but y'all want that certain level of control, that level of control that person can't just pack all their things up and leave easily.
Every time I see a so-called heterosexual man making a passport bro hater video, this is all I see.
He's with me. What? I can't believe you just did that. You are my stuff and you know it, don't even try it. He's lying. Don't believe him, Bernard. Don't believe him.
We got the passport bros. But I don't think these brothers are realizing how these females are looking at you when you come over there. You may find love, yes. But are you going to be used?
Oh, you did not say that last night when we was in bed together, girl. You slept with him. You slut. But no.
To the passport bros, the boys, the podcast predators, the problematic men.
Passport bros, can y'all just go? I mean, what's taking you so long?
Sir, on behalf of all black women everywhere, we absolutely do not give one solitary about you going to another country and finding a wife.
Well, the truth of the matter is you don't want a wife. You want a slave.
So whatever you do, stay over there. If you make it out alive or whatever, don't come back over here and think we're gonna take you. We're not. Or at least I'll speak for myself. I'm not gonna take you in.
I just saw a tweet of a man encouraging other men to go overseas to find wives because it's too difficult to find one in America. This is too much! We're going overseas! We're going overseas! Go off, sis. In our country, which by the way is the melting pot of the world, you can find anyone and everything here. It's a country of over 150 million women, and you can't find one. The women here, some of them work. They don't even want full providers.
I want to marry a multi-millionaire or billionaire, okay? I literally said to myself, I need to meet somebody that's going to be paying all these bills.
If you're unable to find your girl in this country with over 150 million women, maybe you're the problem.
And this fool writes, "Get your passport, brothers." Seemingly a reference to the passport bro movement, which makes zero sense. This whole idea that you're gonna go abroad to find a wife because American women aren't submissive enough. They don't want men to be leaders. They're not like our grandmas were. Expectations are astronomical. It makes no sense.
Every passport bro I know in the real world is an American bottom feeder in our dating pool, okay?
I've not seen any women crying over passport bros. However, I have seen a lot of women laughing at passport bros. But y'all have to literally go to another country because no other woman in your own country wants you anymore. That's what we call a whole cope, honey.
So what does that tell you if you now have to go across? Nobody wants you here in the United States. You now have to travel halfway across the world to find a wife. That means you're a loser. I'm sorry. If you can't find a wife where you live, you have to travel and become a passport bro. You're a loser. Okay.
So to all the passport bro hater men and women who made those videos hating on passport bros, if the passport sisters start making videos saying that they're leaving for France, keep the same energy. Keep the same energy. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these two videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.